So we won the First World War, we won the Second World War, we won everything before that and in between, and then we decided to go woke and we changed the name to Department of Defense. So we're going Department of War, and I'd like to ask our Secretary of War to say a few words. Pete Hegseth. I think it's a much more appropriate name, especially in light of where the world is right now. We have the strongest military in the world. We have the greatest equipment in the world. We have the greatest manufacturers of equipment by far. There's nobody to even compete. And you see that with this and so many other things. The Patriots are the best. Every element of the military, we make the best by far.
Imagine this. A political move so bold, it doesn't just shake Washington. It sends shockwaves across the entire world. September 5th, 2025. Donald Trump signs a brand new executive order. The document itself looks simple, but the fallout, explosive. From this moment on, the Pentagon, long known as the Department of Defense, will also be called the Department of War. Yeah, you heard that right. War. A word pulled straight out of America's past, back when the country openly embraced being built for battle. Trump says defense is weak. He calls it a woke word. He says it hides what America really is, a nation that fights. But here's the question: is this just political theater? Or is Trump signaling something much bigger? Within hours, the internet blew up. The Pentagon's official site, defense.gov, suddenly redirected to war.gov inside the building. The Secretary of Defense's nameplate was swapped out. The new one. Secretary of War. Emails, documents, military patches, all were rebranded overnight. And inside the Pentagon, panic spread. Not because a war had started, but because of the cost. Over 700,000 facilities, uniforms, and global base would all need updates. Analysts say it could cost billions of dollars. Billions. All for one word. War. So why do it? In his speech, Trump said, "America doesn't just defend. America fights to protect its interests. And we should never be ashamed to say the word war." Supporters went wild. They saw it as strong, bold, unapologetic. A return to America's military roots. Critics, they were horrified. To them, it glorified violence. It was proof the U.S. is done playing defense, ready to dominate. Symbolic stunt? Or a preview of what's coming? But wait, there's more. The night before the announcement, Trump hosted a flashy White House dinner. The guests, not just generals, but tech billionaires, the people running Silicon Valley at that table. Two words kept coming up: artificial intelligence. Picture this: AI not just writing essays, not just driving cars, but picking military targets, commanding drone swarms, making life and death calls faster than any human could. And now, with the rebirth of the Department of War, people fear Trump is laying the groundwork to turn AI into a weapon. The media went crazy. The Guardian called it pure theater. AP News asked if Trump even had the legal authority, because technically, only Congress can rename a federal department. But Trump found a loophole. He didn't delete defense. He just added war as a second title, enough to bypass Congress, but strong enough to hijack headlines. Smart or sneaky, depends who you ask. Meanwhile, social media exploded on TikTok, X, and YouTube. Hashtag Department of War went viral. Memes spread. Everywhere, soldiers photoshopped with war, patches on their uniforms, jokes about the Pentagon's new logo, videos roasting the whole thing. But beneath the laughs, there was unease. Was this just branding, or the first sign of something darker? To really get why this matters, you have to rewind. In 1947, right after World War II, America retired the word war, became the Department of Defense. The message was clear. We're not conquerors, we're protectors. Name meant restraint. It told allies, relax. America fights only if it has to. But now, 2025, Trump flips the script. Defense gets overshadowed by war. Does that mean America is ready to strike first? Is this a warning to China? To Russia? To the Middle East? Nobody knows. And that's what makes it scary. And don't forget the money. Changing signs, logos, uniforms, that's a gold mine. Who cashes in? Defense contractors? Lobbyists? Are those tech billionaires Trump just courted at dinner? Policy or profit? Which one really drove this? When reporters pressed Trump about the backlash, he smirked. His answer was cold. It's better the world knows. America is ready for war. Then to think we'll just play defense. Some cheered, some gasped, but no one ignored it. So, now the world waits. Will the Department of War be remembered as a publicity stunt? Or the moment America rebranded itself for real? Will AI serve humanity? Or will it be used to fight wars? This is the controversy tearing the country apart, and it's sending shockwaves to every capital on Earth. The Department of War, a name pulled from history, a symbol that could mean power or chaos. So, now the question is yours. Is this just a word? Or is it the first sign that history is about to repeat itself? And most importantly, are we ready for what comes next?